Secret Galaxy Livestream featuring Mike Kaess.
That's the face of a baby that just pooped.
Kae-in-chat.
You've been talking about that hot dog cart for 5 years.
And your host, Dan Larson.
One or the other. Take your pick. There's lots of different options.
Starts now.
Hello, welcome to the show a little later on Saturday night than we usually go, and that's mainly because I just got home. I spent the day at Shop the Curiosity in Danbury, Connecticut. Connecticut, by the way, terrible roads, terrible state. Like, took me 3 hours to get there this morning at 4:30 a.m. and then 3.5, 4 hours, whatever, to get home, just because everybody's going 45 miles per hour because everything's still under construction. Anyway, I didn't prepare anything. I didn't write anything, so we're just going to get everybody in here real quick. First off, it's Mike Kaess.
Hey, we had the same day, kind of, sounds like.
Exactly. What are you talking about? This is all new to me. I haven't heard the story already.
Yeah, it's my problem for being such a Gabby guy. Yeah, I drove. I was selling someone one of my figures that I just didn't want anymore. It sounds so echoey in here.
You sound very echoey in there. Nothing is absorbing sound in that room.
But yeah, it was like some guy on Facebook. He's like, "Oh, I've sold the Energon Optimus Prime that I bought from TFCon a couple years ago." And like I drove 30 miles north. It took me an hour to get there because there's so much traffic. And then it took me an hour and a half to drive the same amount of distance back because the traffic was somehow even worse coming back. California sucks also.
Like, I knew I was going to hit more traffic at 6 o'clock on Saturday afternoon than at 4:30 in the morning. But still, I was just like, why are there all these cars here? Like, why isn't there another lane of traffic? They've been building this highway for 2 decades now. And for some insight into that, let's bring in Kae-in-chat. Hello.
There we go.
Who has a lot of experience driving on Connecticut roads.
Thanks, I hate it.
Is that on her resume? Like driving on Connecticut roads.
May still be in traffic and hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh.
Yeah, it's the worst. She used to travel all around New England, New York, all that stuff as a regional sort of trainer person, and has logged a lot of hours on very few miles in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Is if you're driving a long time, like taking a long time to get there makes sense. Like you have the work to put in the time, but driving a long time to go like 10 miles, like that just sucks.
Yeah, no, 30 miles, Mike. That's 30 minutes. That's
30 minutes, exactly.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
It should take me a half hour to get 30 miles away at a normal speed. Yeah.
Thank you, Tech 715. I accept your apology because it was I-84.
Did Tech 715, was he responsible for that?
Was it you?
I messed up.
On your phone, blocking 3 lanes of traffic.
Just going back and forth with the car.
Well, because you always expect like there's going to be something, right? Like there's going to be a dinosaur on the road or
something. Yeah,
something's on
the
fire.
Worst part is when there's nothing. Like, what was everyone stopping for? Like, there's nothing interesting to see.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I appreciate it. I'm not blaming you personally, but I appreciate you representing the state. It's nice of you.
I noticed that as a Connecticut resident. They're not saying that you're wrong.
No.
They're not like sticking up for old Connecticut here. It's not like
nope. Totally gets
you
it.
gotta just give us a chance.
Oh, I guess they said you got dinosaurs in Carlsbad.
It's true.
Okay. First off, I just wanted to say that we did finally launch the Secret Galaxian custom character kit in cooperation with Mr. Josh Brown of Josh Brown Customs, who is here in chat. Good to see you, Josh. It was the the other thing is I just got home. That's why we're 30 minutes late. Is I just got home from the show. The show ended at 3. I had gotten up. I slept like crap last night. Got up at 4:30 this morning. Left at 5. Went to the show. Did the thing. Got out at 3. And then I hadn't eaten anything. So I get out, eat, and then could not drive home because 45 mile an hour traffic. Sunny day. Super tired. There's no way I was getting home without taking a nap. So I had to pull over, take an hour nap.
No, that's smart. That's smart. Yeah.
So I just got home half an hour ago. So didn't have anything prepared. But we put up the kits this week. They sold out in an hour. That was fantastic. I was very happy about that. Josh Brown is already running a second batch. So we're hoping to have those out in the next couple of weeks.
I really wish I'd thought about not packing them
Oh, well.
so I can play with them and take pictures of them and promote them.
Yeah.
But mine are packed away now. For the people at home, I've had mine for a while.
A little bit. But I'm very pleased with how that all went. I'm very happy. I'm very excited to see people get those in hand and see what people do with them.
Yeah, how much are the kits? I have no idea since I didn't buy one.
They were $30 plus shipping, which
easily worth it. Easily worth
twice
that, in my opinion.
You know, whenever you buy the sort of custom heads, the you know, additional pieces and whatever, Legions Con, whatever. I was set up next to Borderland Horde Customs all day today at Shop the Curiosity, and that's their whole displays. I have some pictures we'll go through here in a second of all their stuff, and that's sort of around where the pricing is. 25 depending on how much money people want to make that day.
I just want everyone to know
want to make it.
Josh Brown hand sculpted each and every one of these and infused the same amount of love into each one.
Well, like I said, we will be running the second batch. There's going to be no difference between the two batches. I don't think. I assume Josh is going to be doing everything exactly the same way.
Josh Brown Customs.
Yeah, exactly. You're a real adult when you pull over and take a nap on the road. It was either that or like be the guy. Now I'm the reason that 3 lanes.
You're the reason.
Connecticut aren't going anywhere. Yeah. I didn't want that on my
self-fulfilling prophecy right there.
You become the reason.
Got to try to represent New Hampshire properly. We didn't say hi to chat. Let's say hi to chat real quick here. We got Bob Robert Snyder. I called him Bob. Oh, he is Bob. Bobby FJ Town.
He's Bob.
Yeah, Robert Snyder's here. Slipshot Average is here. Sean Mitchell, Stephen Fox, Slipshot Average already said. Again. 5-hole goalie, Fedpool, Jeff White, Long was here, is here, Bitter Troll, NHSADM, Tech 715 we already checked in with. Same Time Toys, Derek Chandler, we got Pletho, David Williams, hello David Williams, Josh Brown is here, is the Rocketeer, Daniel Belcher, and a couple other folks. We did start late, so
I saw Allison in there. Here. Hi, Allison.
Oh, Allison's in here. Oh, cool. Daniel Belcher, Bitter Troll.
Big fan of Allison after Toy Geek.
Yes. I was very, very happy with that. I was happy to finally get her on. It felt like that was an oversight on our part.
100%. Honestly, it's really she's been on every episode. You just haven't actually seen her. Yeah.
Just like us and the research.
The reason for every episode, isn't she?
Right. She's like the beating heart of Toy Geeks.
Just like all the research was an oversight. It does the work and we just don't use it. There have been times that Jay has tried. I'm just like, let's go. We got to keep the show moving. Don't read.
I just like that she kept calling the imperial dignitary Emperor Palpatine's girlfriend, and I'm like, that's canon now.
Perfect.
That's just canon. Yeah.
Facts.
Check that out. That's Toy Geeks episode. I don't even know what episode we're on, but that was the 1998 part 1 last week. Part 2 will go up probably Monday, I think, is when Jay has been uploading those. That'll be a special extended edition with Griffin Newman breaking down a very interesting toy trauma story. It's a very good story.
Wait.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I love it's the perfect thing to have on while I'm packing, by the way. It's like perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, because you already know what all of us look like.
I know.
Screen. Yeah. I don't even know what this is. Have you 2 or 3 played Expedition 33 yet? Holy Story.
Not yet. I have it. I bought it. It's downloaded. I'm too busy to play video games right now. I just beat Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
I just beat Indiana Jones. I shouldn't be playing video games.
You shouldn't even be streaming right now.
I honestly shouldn't. I should be packing.
But, other stuff to do. Cool. The kits, like I said, we'll be restocking those hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Josh, no rush whenever you get to that.
No, get on it right now, man.
And then that's cool. And I like I said, I look forward to seeing what people do with those and how they use those parts, even if they just end up using parts for other stuff. Kit bash them, pull the skull out, do things, whatever. Looking forward to seeing it. Real quick, do you have any? You don't have any pickups.
I kind of do, because we haven't streamed in a little bit.
No, that's true.
And my illnesses keep having me collect stuff, even though I shouldn't be adding things to my pile.
I hope you're not violating any federal.
I did get this pack of 2 figures I already own.
That's your 2 federally mandated dolls. You've reached
take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
You've reached your annual allowance of how many dolls you're allowed to own.
I have to actually open this one at some point. I will. I did get the new Megatronus, and
Well, that's way bigger than I thought it was.
it's most of it's the box. Most of it's the box, but it's for the people watching at home. We did just feature this on the latest bots and I don't know where else you'd be watching this actually if you're not at home.
Yeah.
Anyways,
in the car, I watch while I'm driving, but don't tell anybody that. Don't tell anybody in Connecticut that.
I won't tell anyone. But we did record at Bots and Shots last Saturday night, and instead of live streaming, since we weren't live streaming, I was like, I'll get unreasonably drunk and talk about Transformers for 4 hours. And
it's a good
oh my god, I regretted it for like 3 days after that. That's my problem.
Yeah, you're not 25.
That's
anymore.
why we stopped doing it. It's like fun for the night, and then it takes me, because I'm 43 years old, it takes me like a week to recover from that.
Yeah, it's gonna be bots and shots of lemonade. From
Basically,
now on.
yeah, yeah. So it's our final one. We want to do one more before I move away.
I mean, you can still do them. Like, you just
Yeah,
can't
but
get-
it's gonna miss that in-person energy,
Yeah.
Well,
But you're right.
We're not gonna not ever see Tall Blonde Zach again.
Oh no, I expect to never see him again. Honestly.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe
That's how it worked when I was a kid. That's how it worked when I was a kid. Whenever you move away, you leave school, you never see those people again. They're gone. They might as well be dead. I don't know.
Those are your old friends.
Those are my old friends.
That is
I gotta go
logic
make
that has no flaws. Yep.
Yeah. I gotta go make new friends now at the new school.
Well, as a military kid, you just didn't know where anybody was anymore.
Exactly.
They're just gone.
Yeah.
You literally were never going to see them ever again.
That is one of those things that, like, as in the modern age with social media, you can keep tabs on people now that you just couldn't do that. Like, I have no idea. Joshua Worthington, if you're out there, we were good friends in high school. No idea what you're up to. Not even high school. Sorry, 6th grade. No idea what you're up to. But if you're watching this for some reason, hit me up. We haven't talked in a long time.
Yeah, he's gone. Sorry, you're old friends now. It's the Rocket.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah, pop up in chat sometime and say hi. Do you remember me? We were very good friends.
When?
Got a box full of muscle men at a yard sale a couple of weeks ago. That was fun. Nice.
Nice.
There was a lot of Keshi stuff at the show. There was one vendor that had tons of muscle figures. I don't think I took any pictures of it though, so unfortunately. Why don't we?
How could you not? How could you not?
Let's jump into that right now.
Yeah.
But first, we do need to hit this real quick.
This week in blow molds.
So hard on that. It makes me so happy to see.
Hey, we're
So good.
Kate, what do you know about this one?
I don't like that mouth shape. Is what I don't like.
I think that's actually a vintage one. Like, I think that's a vintage ghosty one.
Yeah, no,
what
it is
was that?
vintage.
Like 12,
Is he whistling?
24 inches or so.
No, he's
think?
booing. He's
booing. He's boo. Oh,
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
Saying
he's
boo or
booing.
boo earns.
Booer. I was saying booer.
Boo earns.
Yeah.
Grizzlehorn.
Yeah. Do you think?
Sorry, Grizzlehorn Mike is moving to Illinois.
Halfway across country to Illinois. Yeah. That's how I say it.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Kate.
Would you say that was probably like 24 inches, 30 inches?
36.
Depends on where you measure it from. If you trim the
Yeah.
base down a little bit, it looks bigger.
It was pretty tall. It was a
Okay.
pretty tall one.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure that's a an actual vintage one. Because was this on at like the table for the show? Like, was
No, like remember where we were set up last year?
Yes.
And there was the big this door over here. This is the door where you come in, like when you're loading in. This is the loading dock door.
Yep.
It's
Yep,
the loading
yep,
dock
yep.
trash can. This is the loading dock chain.
This is the one that had we have magnets on the fridge
Yep.
from this person.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that
So
the-
quick
that's that
question.
one?
When you say retro, are we talking 50s? Are we talking 80s? Are we talking
I would
like
say
10 years
I'm
ago?
gonna guess this one was 80s ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
I would think so too.
not like
If you asked me 10 years ago, I know what retro means, but like now I feel like people say retro if something's like 10 years old, 5 years old. And I'm like,
well, I
overlook
think
the-
so in
Sorry.
my world. Yikes!
What is happening there?
What
That's
is that?
Clytus. That's Clytus from the Flash Gordon, the 1980 Flash Gordon movie. And that's when he like dies and his eyes bug out of his head.
I don't remember that at all.
Don't either.
Yeah.
I guess we need to.
It's the variant. There's a regular one. This is the
Where
variant.
his eyes aren't bulged out.
Exactly.
I love the tongue.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
No, it was very disturbing as a kid. Very disturbing as a kid. Because I think it's in the Hawkmen's building, their palace or whatever, and it's when Flash and Voltan or whatever, or not Voltan, Prince what's his name, Prince Baron, are fighting on the platform that has the spikes coming out of it. I think that's Clytus hits that, and he gets all spiked, and then he oozes, and his eyeballs go.
I think the version I watched had that cut out because I have no memory of that, and I would have had memory of that.
We can cross our fingers and hope, Mr. Ryan Clark, that it just picks it automatically, because I've tried to change the thumbnails and it never works. Go ahead.
So I would say that when I think of retro, I think of something that is contemporary but made to look like it is vintage.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So like,
I got the impression that this was actually vintage.
Yeah, I think this is vintage.
Okay.
I think this is actually vintage. Now, you're right though. Vintage has a whole what?
This is Muffet. This is Muffet from
it sure
Battlestar Galactica. This reminds me of that Snuffleupagus that I had in the slideshow last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, $75 for the unknown one. That's not bad.
No, that's pretty good. Yeah, good prices.
Okay.
Pair it with this Chewbacca.
That Chewbacca just needs a nice. He just needs a nice blowout.
Yeah, he just needs a brush.
He just needs a little love.
It is a Daggett named Muffet, I believe, is how that works. Or maybe it's a Muffet named Daggett. I don't know.
It's one or the other.
This She-Ra is awesome. We have this one. It was it a comic? I think it was a Comic-Con exclusive or toy.
Yeah,
it was an exclusive somewhere back in
I think it was Comic-Con
2016 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a review on it because they sent me one, and I was like, "Cool, this is awesome."
She's gorgeous and
gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Get your Skeletor in the land shark soap dish. So
always wanted dish. I wanted soap that cleans up and looks like Skeletor.
Yeah, in land shark. Specifically in land shark. I don't want it in the Roton.
No.
This was at my table. I did not put a lot of effort into it today. I was just like, I was going to be bringing all kinds of used toys, old stuff, whatever, selling off some of the collection. But then I was just like, I'm just going to grab the merch from the office, and that's going to be the end of it. So I had the shirts out, I had the pins out, I had the Darkhawk figures out, and that was it. So this is Borderland Horde Customs. All these custom heads.
Look at that turtle.
Look at these Zaku heads.
Good. The Zaku heads are pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a robot Daggett named Muffet too. There you go. See, yeah, that's right, because it was an actual dog that gets killed at the opening. I almost grabbed one of these bird. I love the winged helmets on anything. And
sure,
having a winged helmet is just, it's like poetry, right?
Okay, yeah, but I'm also looking at those frogs down there.
Yeah, no, you got a lot of good. This frog.
Yeah. Look at that guy.
Yeah, look at these little sleeping dragons.
I love them.
Adorable.
Oh,
I love them so much.
They're so cute.
Yeah, no, War Weasel. If you're not following War Weasel on Instagram, go follow War Weasel. He's the one that does. Let me see if I have any in the pictures here. Yeah, he's done like, I don't know, 30 or 40.
I love that turtle.
Yeah, so it's shark. Like, here's the vintage battle beast.
Yeah,
and then here's his Legion's version of it. Here's the fish.
Gosh.
Here's his War Weasel. Here's the fox.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, they're so good. They're
that
so
turtle
good.
is awesome though.
Yeah,
holy shit! Look
at this cannon right here. It's amazing.
That cannon's pretty sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
It's like Dino Riders, but instead of dinosaurs, just like normal woodland creatures. But then also instead of like lasers, it's like medieval pirate. Siege weapon stuff.
These guys over here are like little ferrets. Little ferret guys in little armor and stuff.
They're cute.
So what?
Let me just answer this question real quick. All these heads on the left are really scaled for like Mythic Legions, which I don't know, what are we saying? Those are just over 1/6 or 1/12 scale.
Yeah.
Some of these heads run a little smaller. You could probably use them on like Marvel Legends or Black Series or whatever, but most of this stuff is really designed for Legions scale figures. We like all these like animals and stuff, like kitty cats and wolves and Just lots of cool stuff. Lots of very cool stuff.
If anybody has, a need for like Redwall figures or Mouse Guard figures or any little...
Look at this. They're doing like torsos and stuff.
Look at the turtle torsos. Oh my goodness.
You can make a Legion slash.
Or just a Ninja Turtle.
There's a turtle head on this one right here.
Yeah. Oh man.
Or a battle snail. Yeah. Battle snail.
These snakes. This is his they have a sort of Gundam looking head and a Gundam kind of like half torso. And this one's obviously painted like Wolverine. I don't think there was a battle snail. I haven't seen a battle snail. They do amazing stuff. This was the first Boba Fett. Spoiler alert. This is the first Boba Fett I got today. Sprooch. I don't know what he goes. I just look up Sprooch on Instagram. He does a lot of vintage.
Sprooch? I think it's Sprooch game.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel where he does toy hunts and stuff. But then he also does a lot of vending at various shows. I think sometimes he shows up in Not Another Retro channel and sometimes in Pixel Dan stuff. Sometimes he shows up in those videos out doing toy hunts and stuff. So he was very kind enough that he had already set this one aside for me. He knows I obviously collect vintage Boba Fett's, so this one was a gift, and that makes him a gift. Sprooch is a gift. Look at this. Look at these burn marks in the armor. So good.
I think it's Sprooch _GH. Sprooch retro game hunt, like retro hunting. It's like he was like one of the very first people that we ever met at a toy show.
It was, yeah. This is a moodier shot. This is with the wall of the wall of Funko Pops that I stared at all day.
Ugh, the worst.
There's a better picture of the wall of Funko Pops that I stared at all day.
But look at that GameCube controller. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I think he said these. I think this thing was $100. There was one very, very, very sad kid who really wanted it. And he was like, "It's $100." He's like, "I can't budge on that." And that kid was just like, I don't know, really, really ruined his day.
That's sad.
Yeah. This is just sort of looking out onto the floor. There's Chris Gorich at the table next to me. He's from Four Horsemen, but he also has his own line of biblical, what are they called? Biblical Adventures.
Yeah, D13 biblical.
Yeah, D13 toys. Yep. Yeah. He kickstarted that line of figures and was nice enough to give me. I haven't opened it yet. Nice enough.
Which
to
Jesus
give me
did you get?
Figure. He gave me Sacred Heart. I feel really bad for anybody who's doing, anybody who kickstarted anything like a year or two ago and their product is just starting to come in now.
Yep.
The tariffs are killing their business. They are going to go out of business. I don't know. Chris has got his own business. I'm not speaking on his behalf or anything, but
sure.
Just some of the stories I'm hearing from these, smaller indie companies that the Kickstarter was sort of, this was their dream. This was what the foundation of their business. They were going to actually be able to make this stuff and turn it into a business.
And not just that, it was successful. Like a year and a half ago, like they were golden. They did it. They got there, and then it's being like ripped from them.
Yep. It's really stupid, and it's not fair, and it's dumb. And so this is. I mean, the packaging on this is like a hard box. You could fake people out. Put this on the shelf. Put it in a drawer at a hotel. And,
pull out that Bible. I just got an action figure of Jesus in here.
I'm not complaining, but So this is Sacred Heart Jesus. One of the things that Chris did with this line, if you're not familiar with it, is that he pulled inspiration from art, from like famous works of art and stuff.
Yeah.
So he, was able to do lots of different versions of Jesus and lots of different versions of demons and lots of different versions of these other characters. Because he's just pulling from different artistic inspiration. So as far as I know, these are in stock at Big Bad Toy Store. I'm pretty sure he's fulfilling any Kickstarter orders now. And then obviously he's going to have them on hand when he can at different shows. So please, if you can, support that.
Yeah. I was hoping for a Build a Last Supper, but I don't know if that'll...
I think there was definitely like Ark. There was definitely like the Ark and Tabernacle, all this other stuff. I don't know what the things are called, but there are actually, I mean, hey, there are some blast effects in there.
In the Ark
areas,
it goes with your Indiana Jones
you can do whatever you want with it. Once you have it, there's no rules. You do whatever you want. Make your own art. It was inspired by art. Make art with it. Do whatever you want. Who cares? You can have them do a Hadoken. It's fine. You can do whatever you want. Your toys. And let's see what else we got here. This is just looking slightly more to the side. I don't know, probably about 40 vendors, maybe ish somewhere, packed real tight into that space. And I'm hoping that next year, I think this is our like 5th or 6th year doing this
Is that
show.
a high school gym?
It's real tight in there.
Yeah.
Like, it is not OSHA compliant. It is real tight. There's another view of the Funko Pops. Couldn't really do much but shoot the Funko Pops.
The backside of the Mythic Legions display. That's
I didn't know there was a puppy.
Yeah, he's a service dog. Good
Oh,
job done.
So cute.
Yeah. I wasn't. Oh, I thought that was his name or her name. Just says
maybe that
service
is.
dog. It might. It might be.
This is my
don't
service
know.
dog. Service
dog. Yeah, it's easy to remember.
Yeah. Come here, service dog.
Please don't touch service dog. What's its name?
Service dog.
I just told you. This was the second Boba Fett I got today from 1/6 Shooter. Trevor, thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. This one actually came with a blaster, which is cool. And actually,
that's rare.
I think he bought it at the show.
Look at that.
Mr. Zugpug, new member. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. If you haven't watched the Sliders video yet, we put up Sliders, History of Sliders on Thursday. That was a lot of fun. That video was a lot of fun to make. Doing all the shooting in front of the green screen. For those that don't know, we have never, other than for gags, we haven't shot in front of a green screen.
Mm-hmm. I've seen the real place. Like I've seen.
But we've been accused of shooting in a green screen this entire time. Even though, like, we used to do videos that were like, what's on the wall. Mm-hmm. And I would go through and show everything that was on the wall. And, there were times where we had gags where we interacted with stuff on the wall. And it's just always been there. It's just the way Greg shoots it. It ends up looking like there's this stark separation between me and the background.
Right.
So we thought it was funny to us that we finally shot in front of a green screen and it looked normal.
It did. It looked, I couldn't tell until the end. I was like, that's either finally a green screen or Greg he did a lot of work to cut out that background.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a great Boba Fett. He's got his blaster. Super awesome. I think this is maybe, I'm just guessing here, 567, 568, maybe. Is the total
somewhere
on
around there? Yeah.
Around
Fun story about sliders. I was working at Fry's Electronics here in Southern California, and I was talking to one of my coworkers about it. He's like, "Oh, I was on sliders," and I was like, "You weren't." And like he played the bully in that episode where they go to the different Earth where time works different. So it's like he interacts with himself as a child, and there was a bully.
Weird. Yeah.
So like he was on sliders. Like it was weird.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
I mean, I guess, and did you frequently run into people that were like working in Hollywood when you were?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Old hat to you. I ran over to the Legions booth because they were right next to me. What am I going to not buy some Legions? You
got to buy at least one.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I was looking at, they had the Mask of the Red Death, and I had passed on that one, and then I was like, well, this is the time where you buy that kind of thing. You had a show, you might as well pick it up. But I ended up grabbing, this is Aldrich,
Sir Alderic or something.
Yeah, I think it's Aldrich, and I believe he's a redo, like an update of an older character from their first Kickstarter or whatever. And he's really cool. I love his winged pauldrons.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, that he comes with an alternate head that is a skull. That's really cool.
Yep.
Love it. This is Jesus. For those that don't know, this is part of Chris's Biblical Adventures line. You can get the full crucified version.
This is handy to have around the house because it can keep vampires away.
Yeah. Or you could have put it out for Easter, right? Like you could have had it out for the last month. He's also doing blank body.
I see that. That's actually a pretty cool idea.
And if you need a head, Borderland Horde custom.
Yeah.
Right there. Just grab whatever you want. Throw a bird
Spoiler
with a
alert.
winged helmet on there. Spoiler alert about Jesus getting crucified.
Jesus is jacked, first of all.
I did go see Jesus Christ Superstar last weekend.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was with my 11-year-old niece, who I had to kind of say to my dad, like, this gets kind of rough. The last 10 minutes are real rough. Is she going to be okay? And she was fine. And then I texted my dad on the way home, and I was like, hey, is she still okay? Because I don't care what your upbringing is or your
Sure. Yeah.
You know, beliefs are it's rough. The ending is rough. No spoilers.
Chad, this is not a joke. They're alternate hands. You just swap the hands when you want to put them up on the cross.
So you can just have like hands and feet on a cross.
That's better.
With no body.
That's better than having,
You don't have to actually go through the action every time you want to put them on the display.
I'm so sorry, Jesus.
I know we're doing this again. I'm sorry. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of demons again, based on various pieces of art and their appearance and stuff. He's been doing variants of these for a couple of years now, as show exclusives and that kind of stuff. I'm happy for him to finally get this product in hand, and I really wish him the best and hope that he can get all this stupid tariff crap squared away. And these are just all the other figures. I don't know who any of the characters are. This is the golden calf, I believe.
It's Moses.
Yeah.
One of my favorite hobbies.
This is the golden calf.
No, that's Moses. That's biblically accurate Moses. One of my favorite hobbies back in the day when I would drink regularly and go to bars and whatnot was to tell Bible stories, because there are some fun ones.
Sure.
That you just don't expect to be in the Bible. And it comes out better when you've been drinking.
And you're talking to drunks.
100%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think Bit of Troll, I think they all use the same base body. So everybody's been doing a lot of sit-ups.
They're really working on their cores.
Exactly.
It takes a lot of muscle strength to forgive sins.
Yeah. This is just
like Caiaphas.
Yeah, that's base Jesus right there. That's base normal vanilla Jesus.
Yeah. Got a high priest there with the ark. I like Black Jesus. I'm glad he's got some flavors. He got
No, he's got. I want to say after the Kickstarter, there was 5 or 6 different versions of Jesus based on 5 or 6 different works of art.
Yeah,
and I thought that was really cool. And he got some static for it, and everybody was just like, "Hey, dummies! This art already exists."
Right? Yeah, that's not.
Yeah. Walking around, taking pictures of some toys and stuff. This is all real Ghostbusters. I don't know.
No, it's not. That's Wizard of Oz.
Up here, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Batman, $85 for a unopened box. Well, the box is open, the cards aren't. This thing, I've never seen this before.
Whoa.
Shooting gallery, Star Wars shooting gallery.
That's fun.
Having a machine gun like that is my favorite part about Star Wars.
Yeah. Test your skill, pull ignition switch to start, score with every hit. Pow! See and hear the energy bolts. Cool stuff.
Ooh, a rolling thunder. That's fun.
Back on Borderland Horde. Here we had some ponies.
Those are your little ponies, but they're not my little.
They're not mine. I didn't get any of these.
So funny story. This lady, I've been following her on Instagram for I don't know, however long I've been Instagramming, because she's just an awesome My Little Pony account, and I was so excited to go and meet her, and then I didn't end up going.
I
was sad.
I don't know what this dog is. I don't remember seeing that anywhere.
It's only $5. Yo, honey, let's do it. Right.
Genuine?
The genuine?
The genuine? I don't recall ever seeing the Talking Viewmaster Michael Jackson's Thriller set.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah. 200 bills.
Amazing.
That's a lot for a Viewmaster, but I guess it does talk.
Yeah, and I don't know. What's next to it.
What is that?
I don't know, some kind of puppet or something. Looks like it's got a pull string.
Is that a Coke blow mold?
Good call. Yes, good eye. It is.
Should have been in this week of blow mold section.
Yeah, it should have.
I dropped the ball on that.
You did.
I'm sorry.
This week in blow molds.
What do we got here, Kate?
Mr. Ryan Clark found it.
Oh, okay. I did not know. I have this Aslan, and I did not know that it has gone up in price.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Look
my
at that.
goodness.
Yeah, right? I was like, Aslan, you're moving out.
I didn't even know
On
that they
eBay,
made
as soon as I
action
go.
figures
Heck
for
yeah.
those.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, no, I've used this quite a lot because until very recently, nobody has really, made good 6-inch, 1/12
Sure.
scale animals. And now that Hasbro, GI Joe, and whatever is taking up that slack, I do still use this lion every once in a while. But yeah,
Did they make a Reaper cheap?
I don't know.
Oh,
Apparently, the
man.
prices on all this Narnia stuff has really gone through the roof. Yeah,
It's because of the Greta Gerwig version coming out.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that, and I don't know why these Metabots are $100.
That's nuts. That's too much for Metabots.
Just on its surface, like
no, heck no, just a hard no. No.
Yeah. It does say Grail right on the sticker. So I mean, what are you not going to price it as?
Right. Yeah.
It's a 2007 Grail.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know anything about these skull fighters. I just thought they were cool. They looked really great. Took a picture of those.
How big are those? Those look wee.
Oh yeah, I was going to say they look 90s, so 1994 chat made. They're probably about the size as like a little bigger than like Monster in My Pocket, that kind of stuff. Non-posable. I don't know what's going on over here. Is
that a skeleton blow mold back there?
Is it?
It looks like it.
I don't know. I can't...
This week in blow molds.
Yeah, I think it is. I missed that one. I was so locked in on the skeletons, Yes, chat May, exactly. Oh, sorry about that. That's all everybody's looking at now.
Look for the missing blow molds.
I was looking at the stars that seem like this star looks like he's about to eat them bones. Is what?
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
like
that's a weird smile.
Well, it looks like this. It looks like the same manufacturer that makes the chicken nugget puppets.
Yes,
like McDonald's commercials.
Yes,
yeah. Same mouth and eyes.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what these are. This is just some kind of horrible scene. The toxic Avengers just watching it all happen.
It's like a spider caught.
Yeah. And this guy is definitely dead or on his way there. This doctor has like Edward Scissorhands hands. This guy's a monster, and I just don't know what's on. I don't know what this person's about to do to his legs. Just rip them off or something. This I just thought was an interesting batch of stuff. Got some Hulk Hogan barf bags.
Is that actually signed by Hulk Hogan?
No. You could write your own name on there though. Although I guess if it was Hulk Hogan's bag, he could write his own name on there. And
it's true.
Pop in the box.
You should get one.
You're gonna get these. You need these Attack of the Clones stickers.
Heck yes.
I don't need those. I do need the Spider-Woman Mad Libs, though. Those are awesome.
Yeah, what is this coloring book back here? Oh, Star Princesses. Star Princess and Pluta.
I don't know them.
Yeah, I don't either. I didn't even see that until just now.
All right. Well, let's look it up. Star Princesses.
Here we got some Micro Machines in package. More Micro Machines in package. We got some Power of the Force. We just this week, yesterday, we recorded the second half of 1998 Power of the Force 2 with Mr. Griffin Newman on Toy Geeks. That'll be up on Monday. And we got into the Dark Empire stuff with the expanded universe figures. This is still, to this day, one of my favorite action figures. I love his adorable little Salamiri guy. And just, I don't know, something about that Tarkin figure. Excuse me, Thrawn, not Tarkin. I dig that figure.
You can buy that same coloring book for $8 on eBay right now.
Nice.
Yeah, if I had been there, I would have absolutely come home with that Pirates of Darkwater.
For 35.
For 35? No.
Package. Are you an in the package collector?
No, we've had this conversation.
She's trying not to be.
I don't know what it is, but any action figure line where the plastic was like molded to the figure, it was a turnoff to me, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
In my brain, I'm like, that's a cheap figure.
Right, like you couldn't even give him a tray and a bubble that didn't touch him. Yeah.
That's a dollar store figure.
Wow,
right there.
that's okay. Okay.
No, it's true though. Like, look at
Okay,
that next to the Power of the Force figures, and tell me which one looks like you got it from a
Look at this
dollar store.
Premium presentation here compared to this.
Objectively the worst Luke Skywalker, who turned to the dark side from a cloned emperor. Have we heard that story before?
Hey! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Come on now.
I guess
more power.
I really don't think I've ever thought about it ever.
Yeah.
Ever. But
Sammy
now,
Sosa,
now I will forever and ever.
Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire for just $5. You get them both for $5 only.
In this economy,
Sammy Schuster.
Yeah, but that is your two. That's your $2 minimum. That's it. They're both in the same package, but you only get $2.
It still counts as two.
Yeah. This I thought was a weird assortment of stuff. You got Witchblade.
Oh, Shadowrun! I love Shadowrun.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Kids.
They came with like you could play like a real version. It was like one of those big HeroClix figures where it came with like a base with the dials and stuff. But each of their accessories like had stats that added to the figure. Like I played exactly one game of them with our friends, and they came with a measuring tape that you measured like how far your character moved. It was a great line. I don't care what anyone says.
All right. Well, there's other fans in chat here. There's some more Dark Empire.
Clone Emperor.
I liked this figure just as a I thought he just looked like a vampire Jedi, and I was like, I'm down for vampire Jedi. That sounds cool to me. It doesn't look like the Emperor. I'm not going to think of it as the Emperor. I just thought it was a cool figure. And then Leia getting a lightsaber as an action figure was just cool.
Finally,
yeah, seriously. And I mean, $10 carded, you can't go wrong there.
No. I think those are the only Power of the Force 2 era figures that kind of held any value, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things we've been talking about on that series is just how cool it is that you can still buy them carded for $5.
Oh, sure.
It is a fun line to collect. You can get all the characters you want, and you are not going to break the bank. No. And at a show like this, you could probably say, like, look, I have 10 figures. Can I get them for like $3 a piece? And be like, please take more,
Please, yeah.
I have so many. This is the bad version of Boba Fett. Do not get this one. It's terrible. Unless you're just keeping it in the box.
And it's twice as much as the other ones.
Because it's Boba Fett.
So that's not the talking one?
That is not the talking one. That is just the regular one that has the head that's way too small for the body.
This is just Power Force. This is not Power of the Force.
No. This is Zap. Force.
Sorry.
Zap Power Force. It's based on it's one of those things that came over at the same time as Power Rangers, and there is a live action tokusatsu show that this is pulled from. The show never made it over, but the toys did. And this is Demon Lizard.
Love tacos. I think you mean Phoba Fett.
Oh.
This was a very expensive end cap of Mythic Legions at the Eternia Dreams booth here. There's your Pixis figure. I think he was like $300 or something. And then these two cats were there. Oh, yeah. They're both very expensive.
That's pricey.
Yeah.
That's real pricey.
I was like, woof. I'm not getting any of those today. Just
ponies.
Den of Ponies.
Ponies.
This is everybody's favorite show, Robot Car and Tonto.
I'd watch that.
Is that after? Was that a prequel to Lone Ranger or after Lone Ranger?
I don't know. Look at this robot, man. Look at this robot.
I think this is what happens when Auto Teen, what is that? What it is? Grows up.
Turbo Teen.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
So good. Look at this absolute mess. The beauty about this is somebody pulled this out of their heart. Somebody,
for sure.
If this is today, you go, well, that's AI. That's a bunch of junk. But no, you'll never get the charm of this thing being pulled out of someone's heart and saying, I love it. This is what I wanted. This is what I meant to make.
There's someone that I went to an art institute and this is what I'm drawing. That horse on Tonto looks like a Tauntaun.
Right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Bend
it's very.
You can't put it on the package if it's not true.
And thousands.
That's like
it's
like
limitless.
Here, it's like you can put the arm here. You can put the arm here. You can put the arm here.
Wow.
Pick a degree. You could do it.
Yeah.
Sentanto. That's pretty good.
Look at this. Can you believe we had this technology at one point and we don't use it anymore?
Wrestling on pens.
On a pen.
Ooh,
on a pen.
I love that.
Is this canon?
It's ridiculous. The pen with a punch. Incredible. You could have got that for only $5.
Zybots though.
Zybots Series 2
by Remco.
Incredible.
Why does he have a Voltron symbol on his chest though?
I don't know.
Like that is Voltron, right?
Oh, it's very Voltron. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
A very Voltron Christmas.
Oh, where's that now?
Yeah, you must have thought teachers loved them because they probably had a desk full of these because they kept.
I just assumed that as you write, they like wrestle, like the movement of the pen like makes them.
Yeah, I would love
wrestle.
to see that in action.
Yeah,
I have to
probably.
pull up. Oh, look at this! I wonder if this Rocky figure has thousands of positions you can get it.
That one's only hundreds. Sorry, the Bendham technology that was previous. That wasn't as good. It was a disadvantage.
They lost the recipe at a time.
That's right.
Yeah. There's your Vanna White doll.
Speaking of which, I watched the first episode of Wheel of Fortune in like 30 years last night because it was the one with Ben Short.
The first episode of Wheel of
Fortune. No. But like my wife had never seen Wheel of Fortune, and it was the one they had Ben Schwartz on it.
Oh, okay.
And it was really funny because like everything he's always like, Vanna, is it okay with you if I buy a vowel? Like things like that. And it just they were just going crazy. It was actually really funny. But I used to be a fixture in our house. Like go to grandma's, you watch Wheel of Fortune and then Jeopardy right after.
It was like the news, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Entertainment Tonight into the evening television.
Exactly. And it was bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna say something, Kate?
Maybe. I don't know. It's gone now.
Anyways, Vanna White's still a thing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Still alive, you mean?
She's still working. And you know what? She's got to be like 70 or 80 or something. But
I hope she
looks like she's 50.
Hope I look like
easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
She has aged
That's what
wonderfully.
It was. That's exactly what it was, Josh Brown. Thank you. Yes, exactly. That's
I don't know. She grew up without TV. Like there are so many things because her mom doesn't like TV. There are just so many things like culturally that she never experienced. That like I have to explain to her because she just grew up without TV.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, that's why she just all into books because it was like all she could do.
Books.
Check them out.
I just love the cassettes, and I always will.
There's a lot of good cassettes
so much.
there.
Yeah. This I just grabbed. I didn't even look at what tapes they had here. I just
Blue Lagoon.
The tapes. There's you got some cassette weapons down here.
Whoa, Big Bad Mama 2. Whew. Virtual Seduction. Oh, I like this. Club Vampire.
All good stuff. This is The Killing Machine. I don't know what it's called. Yeah.
It was the Eliminator, wasn't it? It was like 5 or 6. It had like 6 different weapons that came apart. Yeah.
You want to shoot a guy? You want to stab a guy? You want to shoot a guy and stab a guy at the same time?
You do it
shoot
all.
him, stab him, light him on fire, shoot grenades at him. It's all here. Everything you need.
It's all here.
It's so good. That it just has a big sword on the end. This is Final Fantasy before Final Fantasy. Like this is a
for sure.
Gunblade.
What is this? How do we wear this?
It's so you got here's the trigger, here's the handle.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you carry.
And here's another. If you want.
So the whole thing is like that. That's a sword. Yeah, it pulls out from the back. Yeah.
This way is a sword, but if you turn it horizontally, rotate it 90 degrees, now you can gun it.
Yeah, I thought we were looking at like a backpack, like Boba Fett's rocket situation with where the sword point is there. And so I thought maybe it was like I wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess people are familiar with it. I took a picture of this because we just talked about this on that episode.
I hated this. I never bought this.
Hated it?
It doesn't come good. It doesn't come with real figures. It's fake
he
figures.
does not come out. He does not. Neither of those figures come out. That is correct.
And that's what I didn't like about it. I'm like, if I'm getting an X-wing, it's because you could put figures in it. Like,
no,
I felt
so
cheated.
Good. It plays so much of the movie. It is the most proportionately accurate, screen accurate X-wing in existence.
Yeah,
up to that point.
I never put it together as a kid that like the X-wing wasn't screen accurate. Like to me, it was just an X-wing. I was a stupid kid.
But the gun does not shoot swords, but the sword does shoot guns.
It's true. Yeah, I like the fronts. Like, try me.
Yeah,
try me.
Go ahead, make my
come on, try me.
Yeah, and then also a unicorn Gundam right next to it.
I have that literally in my closet right now.
It's not one of the ones you tossed.
No, I haven't tossed any of them yet, but that's the only one I have that's unbuilt. I bought it and I never got to do it, and then I stopped doing Gundams.
Nice. Look at these gold eyelashes. Those are gold.
Ooh, Elvira.
Ooh, fancy.
It's a blurry picture. I was trying to get a picture of this boxed Sunstreaker with the $9.86 price tag from Lionel
classic.
Toy World.
Yeah.
Joker's in focus. Oh, that's out of focus too. Damn it.
What did you do?
Yeah, I don't know.
What am I looking at?
These were Buck Rogers ships from like a little vinyl kind of carrying case playset thing. That it was just one of those, core memory unlocked type things where my mom worked at a daycare and they had this playset there. And I so desperately wanted to steal one of those Buck Rogers ships because I just thought it was the coolest thing in the world.
And I believe that's the Power of the Force 2 Emperor next to it.
Yep, it is indeed. Cliff Clavin.
Cliff Clavin.
Yep, next to I don't know if this is Muhammad Ali. I'm assuming, probably.
She looks like it could be.
Chat says Vanna is 68.
Man,
Good for her. Still looks great.
Yeah, seriously. I've never seen this. Little Falcor.
Oh, I love Falcor.
Yeah.
Listen, Falcor is classic, but he's not a dragon.
He's a luck dragon.
He's a luck dragon.
Yeah, but that's a type of dragon, but he's not a dragon.
He's
Like,
a big
he looks
dog.
like
He's a big flying
He looks like
dog.
a dog.
Yeah,
he's a flying dog.
Yeah,
Like call him a luck dog or something, but a dragon? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Magic
he's
dog.
got
Yeah.
Scales. He's got
No.
a.
You look at his face and tell me that's a dragon. He's got floppy ears.
He's
Dragons
just a
don't have floppy
dog.
ears.
He's a big dog.
He's a good boy. He's a good
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. You
No,
need $75 worth of Cylon bubbles.
Now I need $250 Mego
Jean Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte.
All the kids asking for Jean Lafitte. Where's he get that?
Mom,
Jean
can I get a
Lafitte?
Jean Lafitte action figure?
Yeah. I don't know who this is on the package though. This is a Cylon, yes, but I don't know who this is on the package.
It's not Starbuck.
No, and I think he's drinking the bubbles. I
He's
don't know.
100% drinking the bubbles.
Yeah, definitely drinking the bubbles. That's,
You are
Starbuck,
doing
you're
it
not supposed to
wrong.
drink it.
No.
It's just booze. It's just booze.
That's it. That's it.
It was the 70s. It was a different time.
The world's greatest super pirates. You're really pushing that world's greatest line.
Well, I mean, how
Really
many
pushing
pirates
it.
are there, really?
Yeah. Well, what do we everybody loves world's greatest superheroes. What do we do after that?
Pirates.
Super pirates? I don't know.
Kids love pirates. What
I
do
mean,
we do? Do we
that
do
outfit is
Redbeard?
pretty fancy. I don't know. I'm not.
It's Jean Lafitte.
It's
If you're
Jean
gonna make
Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte. You don't mess
Yeah.
around.
It's not Jean Lahans. It's Jean
Yeah,
Lafitte.
this is a big deal, man. You got one shot to get it right. I don't know what the name of this giant Gundam is. Do you?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, it's very big.
And I like the big halo circle thing on the back.
Yeah, it was for sale. I didn't get I didn't get a price, though.
It's. I think it's a mobile armor for. Is that Suzabi that goes inside of it? I know that.
Yeah.
That's a Suzabi, and I had the real grade version of that.
All right, you got one. You got one. One
Nailed it.
There's
That's
one
all.
person out there
And-
clapping.
And it's Josh Brown of Josh Brown Customs, so he counts for like 100. First of all,
Sure. Yeah. The Neo Zeon.
Zeong. There we
you
go. All
There
right.
you go. That makes sense. I get it. All right, that's cool. It was big. I wouldn't have a place to put that.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Two-way intercom.
Talk like a transformer robot. I think is this three things or two things? A transformer, a robot, or a
Comma.
human being?
It's missing an Oxford comma. If that's
It's missing
the
all
point.
the commas.
It's
Yeah.
every comma. Yeah.
All the commas are gone.
I mean, I talk like a human being all the time. Why would I ever want to buy a toy that make me do that?
This is my favorite song in 1992.
By Nasta. Yeah.
It's my favorite.
I love Nasta. It was their self-titled album is what it's from.
Once again, if AI existed, I'd be like, this hand is AI. But instead,
Yeah.
I know someone crafted this with love.
Someone drew that by
It's
hand.
so good.
It reminds
That
me
or
of one of
someone's
those,
cousin
like,
did.
did you ever see those puzzle
happening to
games
this
that were
kid?
like actually just like metal links that were sort of like infinity links? That's what that looks like. to me.
Yeah, 100%.
Those hands. That hands looks like that.
This kid is trying to talk, but Optimus is just straight up blasting him in the brains with it.
Blake, your Optimus is ringing. Hello? Hello, Optimus?
Jesus.
What is he beaming straight into his head? It's the commercials.
Yeah.
Buy more Transformers. That's what it is.
Yeah. So good.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
like
that's
good
critters.
it.
Oh.
Oh,
I was
Well-
caring more about that Dimetrodon that I definitely had as a kid next to it.
Yeah. No, look at these Cabbage Patch Kids puzzles. That's why I took the picture.
No.
The puzzles.
oh my goodness! I've never seen that little play table. That's
Yeah,
so
it's just a little
cute.
play table
I'm
thing.
sorry. Hold on. There's a box of Dizzy Dinosaur back there, which is objectively the greatest board game that I ever got as an 6-year-old kid.
Don't get caught in the something. Be the first to get
Yeah.
your something.
There was like a wind-up dinosaur that if you like rolled a dice, you had to wind it up and let it go on the board, and if it knocked any of your pieces over, you had to start over.
Interesting.
I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah, it was big for me.
Huh?
In like I said, when I turned 6, big deal. Got that for my birthday. So excited. I think I
Yeah,
played it once.
he was really anxious to get rid of this table, but I just did not. I was like,
Why didn't you?
It was heavy. It was really heavy. Like really heavy.
But I mean, it's fine. It's whatever.
She's never gonna forgive you.
I've
He
never.
would have given it. He would have given it to me for like $20.
Dude!
He literally said the words. I was like, "How much is that?" He's like, "I just don't." He said, "I just don't want to take it home."
I swear to God, I'm going.
Oh
out
my
to the blue car
God.
right now.
I was like,
This is how Dan and Kate get divorced.
I was like, "I wish you would have said like $200 or something." I was like, "I'm going to tell my wife it was $200."
All right, chat. Now we all know.
Yeah.
Exactly. I guess I'm gonna guess that there were purchases that were made at this show for more than $20.
Nope. Everything I bought was $20.
Liar. You're a
Oh,
liar.
hey, is that another blow mold?
This week in Blow Molds.
I knew this one was
Back.
coming up.
We're back, baby.
Wow, that one's wild. I've definitely never seen that one.
So legitimately, how much do you think this was worth? Like, how much would you have paid for this?
All right, so based on the size of how big I know the box for Fireball Island is, that's a big one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one before. So
This was another guy. He just didn't want to take it home.
okay, you're a dink now. If
But
you
here's
had
the
to
thing.
Snap it to the roof.
in my car,
Here's the thing, though.
dude.
He said 150,
I was gonna say 250. So
and I said oof, and he was like, "Make me an offer," and I said no.
I'm actively not trying to buy this.
No, exactly. He's like, no, seriously. He's like, I just don't want to take it home. Make me an offer I can't refuse. And I almost said $20, but I knew he wouldn't go for that. And then we're like locked in it, and you're like, I gotta do a whole thing. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. And then he was like, I can prove it works. And I was like, that really does not factor into my
I can
decision
do
process.
okay, those are like, yeah, no, that the replacing the cord is not my concern.
No, yeah, exactly.
What does it have to do to work? It just exists. You can just
Yeah, I'm
see
looking at it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not animated or anything. It doesn't.
Yeah,
move.
like it doesn't move.
But he showed me a picture on his phone
man,
that it lights
I've
up.
never seen that one before. Like
I'm pretty
my
sure it's from
lady-
Walmart like 2 years ago.
I don't know. I've never seen that one. Although I don't shop at Walmart, so it's possible.
Here's the thing, William. If I had actually been interested in buying this, I would have had no problem throwing $20 out there. Because if you're not going to put a floor on it, then I'm going as low as I can.
Yeah,
and then we'll get where we get. You know, you went for your high. I'm going to go for my really low.
exactly.
I'm not going to worry. We're playing a game now. It's not about offending anybody. It's about getting the best price I can. And I have fun. I love haggling. It's good and fun.
Bitter Troll and I on the same brainwave, right?
We already have a basement full of blow molds.
Yeah, I
That
was
is
gonna
not
say I've seen your
true.
basement.
That is untrue. There's like 3 down. Well, I mean, okay, there's more than 3, but
There's more than 3.
not a basement full.
This is not Super Grover. This is Gonzo, Cannonball
Yeah.
Gonzo.
Right.
Yeah.
He's cute though.
I took the picture for the autographed Paul Stanley guitar. This Merlin thing. This is why has nobody made a cell phone that looks like this? Like,
Yeah.
That's how I used it
remember
as a
that
kid.
game. I loved that game.
Did anybody play the game though? This was just like, we need a communicator. We just built a pillow fort. We need a communicator.
Yeah,
Right?
no.
Apparently, Kate used it as a game.
Yes, I
Yeah,
don't know.
that game, because that was sort of like if you had, what was the roundy one?
Simon?
Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was sort of the same idea, wasn't it?
Same Monsters from Beyond. Same. Love haggling. I don't even like toys.
How is that Lost in Space and they don't even have the robot on there?
I don't know, but this Godzilla is jamming out. He is.
Oh yeah, look at him
on the rubble of Tokyo. Does not
Next
care. Or
to
maybe
it.
he's just dancing to Blaster's tunes.
Yeah, that's what it's. Whatever Blaster's playing, he's putting down. He's picking it up. That's what's happening.
Blaster.
And then
Who's Blaster tacos.
And then Frankenstein's monster over there is just doing. He's doing the Running Man. Is what he's doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Some cool Empire Strikes Back posters. I almost bought this.
Oh,
I almost bought this.
yes.
I mean, I would have haggled them down. I would have got this thing for $10 tops.
You should have bought that.
But I was like, I know Greg's not going to want it, so it's going to end up
Objectively
at my
the best Godzilla, though.
If it had been the full puppet, because we used to have the full body one.
We did.
And you put your hand up his
did.
butt, and then it's almost the same scale. The head's actually a little bit smaller than
It's
this.
enormous, though.
And I used to terrorize the cats with it.
Oh, Ronan did not like that.
He did
puppet.
not like it. No.
No.
Surprise, surprise, right? Yeah, I probably should have bought that. It would have been fun.
Oh, that was a Eureka's Castle book down there.
Yeah.
This week in Blow Molds.
I'm gonna get all the run out that I can.
Such a good royalty check.
That's right. I pay by the use.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, what are those?
Candy? Are those candy buckets?
What is this? What is this back here? I haven't had lunch yet. So hungry.
Ugh.
I don't know what those are. The skeleton looks like you put something in his head. The jack-o'-lanterns for sure, but I don't know about the witch.
She looks like the weird looking puppet from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, the Madam whatever.
Yeah,
her name is.
Lady Elaine.
Lady Elaine. She always creeped me out because she had a weird, creepy face. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's just pissed that somebody made a lamp out of his head back here.
Oh, that's from Attack on Titan, is what that is. I'm currently watching that anime.
Oh, okay. I don't want to spoil you. At some point, he gets a lamp in his head.
Oh my God! Spoilers! They've been talking about a lamp the whole time.
Didn't know where it was going to end up, top or bottom.
Now it's top of the head. Of course it is. It makes sense.
These were just cool. They had Kate. I don't know if you remember the guy last year that gave me the Gundams. He was like a kid. I think his name was Sam.
Yes, I do. Yes.
His take. First of all, he came over and said hi to me just to say hi, and I was like,
"Oh,
hey,
that
man,
was nice.
Awesome to see you again." He's like, "Oh, you probably don't remember me," and I was like, "Dude, you gave me Gundams. I absolutely remember you."
Yeah.
Give me 3 Robot Spirits Gundams figures. But at his table, he had these store display. Like they're double-sided cards for old Atari games and stuff. And just man, the friggin' artwork on this is just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
That's art right there.
Absolutely
That's art.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous art on these things. Like talk about selling a game that had absolutely nothing to do with the box art.
No, absolutely not.
Whatsoever.
Like whatever that game is amazing.
Yeah, which cube is this guy? Which square am I controlling is this guy? You know, like I didn't even ask how much these were. They were so cool, and I wouldn't have done anything with them, you know. But god damn, I want to watch these movies. Like they're so good. Holy cow!
So in a different world, in a different time, Missile Command would have been Star Wars right there. That Missile Command right there.
For sure. Yep. Is this
Who?
This is just it's super breakout.
This break ball.
The artwork for Super Breakout is like. Come on, man.
The paddle hit the ball.
Blaster.
That's not even what the game looks like.
What did they tell this guy the game was about? Like,
so I had this idea: you're a space shuttle, you're an astronaut, you got a ray gun. Yeah, man, it's like a paddle, and you're hitting a ball into some bricks.
He's like, "Leave it to me. I got it.
I got this.
I'm going to sell your game." Max, that book is awesome. I haven't had a chance to actually get a copy myself, but there's like a coffee table book that's all that old Atari box art. He's a little chub.
Hey, you'd be
It's all
chubby
good.
too if you spend all day in space and suddenly gravity. Okay,
Well,
suddenly gravity.
Even this space shuttle's a little
It's a
short,
chunky space
short and
shuttle.
stout. Yeah.
Yeah, those wings, man, they go out.
Look at this vintage. It's not blow mold. It is technically
Sofubi.
Sofubi. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely gorgeous. 125 bills though. I was gonna buy
that's so Fubi.
Hedera back here. You get him for $20. I don't know who these other two guys are. This is just some lizard guy back here.
That's a frilled lizard, man. He
Lizard
runs across the water like this.
having a
Yeah.
day.
That guy's cool. I like him.
Yeah, this guy King, awesome too. So good. 220. Woof. They put the 20 in there so you can talk him down to 2. And I can't. That's not my game.
I mean, now that I think about it, what is Sofubi if not just tiny blow molds?
I don't think the process is the same.
I think there is a
not.
distinct difference in the plastic.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same. I need to, you know what? I need to do some research.
I
don't think it's exactly the same.
For sure. Yeah.
I'll make a Sofubi stinger. That's what I'll do. Yeah. It'll be that's so Raven, but like that's so Fubi.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Sweet Mobile Suit Gundam stickers, puffy stickers, Mobile Suit Gundam puffy stickers.
Oh,
what happened to puffy stickers? Like they're just not a thing anymore.
Stickers.
I don't know.
I think stickers is my thing that I'm going to start collecting this year. They're so cool.
Yeah, these are great. I
had dinosaur puffy stickers. Like, man,
everything else in this booth was so expensive. I didn't even bother asking how much these stickers were.
Do you remember the oily ones? Like the ones that were like you squishy ones? Yeah, they were like stickers, but they were like had oil inside of them and you could press on them and they would like look like an oil spill.
I have no memory of those.
I don't remember that one. No. Yeah.
Cool.
Looks like a little pinball game thing there, Bobby. That's the Kaneko Man arena there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's got a full bracket up there.
Yeah.
We were talking about scratch and stiff stickers. Why were we talking about scratch and stiff? Scratch and sniff
at 80stees.com with all your scratch and sniff sticker t-shirt needs.
No, that's true because they have these.
Yeah 80s
they're
tees has
awesome.
Yeah, this as far as I know the shirts don't smell.
Then I don't care.
Then I don't care. Like pickles and strawberries, they're like it is such a nostalgic hit for me because they are absolutely the stickers that like your first and second grade teacher put on your test that said awesome or super duper or very good.
Yeah, my little writing journal still has from first grade still has scratch and sniff stickers in it. All those that they have at 80stees.com.
I have a good set of the little Pee Wee Herman Kinnikuman Keshi guys.
Yeah,
like I wonder if they would go in. Yeah, I wonder if they're going here.
Well, that was the point of this was that you've got all this seating for all of your figures, so it's
oh no, they would be fighting.
Like, it's like a play set. You put all the guys in there, but then you also have the ring. The ring should have ropes and stuff. This isn't complete, but it does have the box. It's
for actually fighting your guys.
Yeah. It doesn't have the sort of action play ability that the play set that was released in the US has. But yeah, no, this is like the Coliseum where they have the whole big tournament.
Isn't it wild that they also make soy sauce?
That's Kinko Man.
Is it Kaneko? Oh, it's Kinko Man. All right.
Yeah, Kinko Man.
That's similar.
It's close. It's not.
It's close.
This I had to get a picture of the Godaiken Goguru 5 robot back here. That was one of my dudes growing up. One of my things.
Oh, we had this. Wow.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. I had that. Well, I didn't have this. My little brother had this.
I can't.
It's so neat to see those in the box.
Oh my
god. They look so good. They look so good.
I am not an in the box collect.
Yeah. Tell me this photographer didn't have the best day of their life that day.
Oh no. They were like this is gonna be so good.
Yeah.
So like I have all of these bits. I have them all, but like I definitely have like missing tails and my elephant is so weirdly faded that his legs are like practically green and like all the train cars won't, don't have like beautiful sticker. That is just
that it's immaculate. Like this box, the only thing it's missing is the price tag should still be on
I was
it.
just gonna say, do you know how much this was?
I didn't even ask. This was when I was just sort of running the floor, just taking pictures of stuff real quick. I overheard him say as I was walking by, I just don't want to take it home today.
We're not. We're in a
That's like the
fight
theme.
now.
Isn't it the theme?
I'm telling you, we're in a fight, and Chad is on my side. So,
Yeah. Got everybody's most cuddliest, favoriteest dolls, Beetlejuice and Freddy. Yeah, this thing you could have had it for $6.98. It's almost free. So there's another price tag under there. Where are we from? Oh, Children's Palace, Child World Children's Palace, right there.
Nice.
Whoa. And then the Castle of Lions over here, right next to it. This was there's two Herculoids figure sets that came out in like the early 2000s. This is one of them. Yeah, so this is the box. It doesn't have the box. The outer box is gone. So it's like perfect for like you still have the diorama pieces, but you could take the figures out. But he still wanted like $200 for this.
I can't. Okay, we were literally just talking about this 2 days ago. Yes, exactly. Yes, 2 days ago.
Gloop or Gleek?
This one here, yeah, those are schmooze.
Schmooze. Oh, sorry.
I can't. Pay the man. Yes, exactly. That goes home with us. We never.
No, it doesn't.
Dan has never been more happy he didn't take you to a toy toy show.
No, you think I'm bad? Yeah, it's just like making me buy the stuff that's like I'm like, no, that is too expensive.
Oh no, because what would have happened is I would have been like, put everything back. Give the calico critters back. It's fine. We can get that train again, but this is coming home with us.
Yeah, no, you would have had blow mold Santa, blow mold Ghost, and everything else would have been taking up all the space in the car.
No, like
Doonesbury, anybody? Your Doonesbury action figures?
I did not know they made action figures of Doonesbury.
Apparently in 1992, I'm guessing. Yeah. This was really cool. Just a Toy Biz product catalog from 1995.
Oh, neat.
But it was $130, so I wasn't buying that.
VR.
Yep. Would love to have that. Nerf Man? Anybody remember Nerf Man?
Nope.
No. I don't remember that at all.
No? Oh, okay. Sorry, Nerf Man. Did we sell them this, Kate? This rainbow thing? Did we have that there last year?
We still have that.
We still have it? Okay.
Yeah.
Those are the only two places I've ever seen it. Here and the one we had. So I assumed it was the same one.
No.
We got Cheryl Ladd, Captain Antonio.
Hold on. That's a stuffed California raisin, is what is.
That's Flip Wilson. What are you saying here?
No.
Oh, you're over here. Okay.
Yeah,
Fingertronic Puppet Theater.
That's the first place I went was California Raisins.
California Angels. Charlie's Angels. The Waltons get Mom and Pop in one package.
Hold on, Captain and Tennille and Mom and Pop in this economy?
I think this is just Tennille though.
It is. Yes, it is just Tennille.
Yeah.
But what's that other doll that's over there?
On the left?
Mm-hmm.
Or on the right? I think I have one more picture.
Well, I seen Urkel back there.
Are you talking about the heroes of the American Revolution?
I'm certainly not, actually.
It goes with my Jean Lafitte.
This is Lafayette.
It is Lafayette. Yes.
You got to have all the heroes of the American Revolution, like
right.
Nathan Hale and Paul Revere.
John Paul Jones.
And Captain Britain is up here. And Shirley Temple.
All American heroes.
Yeah.
So who I believe that's a choose your own adventure. Yeah.
Sorry, who are you looking at over here, Kate?
There's black and gold. Is it Farah? Like what is? Yeah, okay, it's Farah.
This dress over here?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
I think that's Joan Collins, and I think that
I just said I thought this was Joan Collins. Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah. I think that those are Dynasty.
Yeah, Dynasty. Yeah, Dynasty.
Dynasty.
Right here next
to
it
was Dynasty.
Starsky and Hutch, Richie and the Fonz.
Hey. You know, there was a cool episode of Happy Days where he jumped over a shark.
I do recall that. Yes.
I used to get, I honestly, there was a time where I used to make this joke in my head all the time. And like, I don't think anybody else thought I never shared it with anybody because I didn't think anybody would think I was funny, but because it was kind of a history
Hey,
nerd.
take it from me. Don't worry if it's funny or not. Just say
Ah,
it.
yeah,
Someone,
just say it.
odds are someone will find it funny. And
Yeah, as long
sometimes
as-
that someone is just you, and that's
As long
okay.
as there's no cursing, you're fine.
Yeah.
This was the third Boba Fett I got. I was walking the floor, taking all these pictures and stuff. And I was looking at this booth over here on the left, and to my back right, I hear, "Hey, Pixel Dan, I have a Boba Fett over here."
Pixel Dan.
And I was like, I will be Pixel Dan if I can get a Boba Fett out of this. So
Wrong,
yeah,
Dan.
I turn and I'm like waiting for somebody else to correct him. I'm like, how dare all of you?
It'd be funny if Pixel Dan was like just behind you, like you didn't know he was there.
He goes over to get the Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And then it was in like, sort of a tackle box-ish kind of, clear plastic kind of case with a bunch of other vintage Star Wars figures. And there was a guy like standing there looking at that case. And I look over and he's like, yeah, it's right there. It's in that case. And I grabbed the figure out of it. And I'm like, this one? He's like, yeah, that one. And I was like, this is $10. He was like, yeah, it's $10. And I was like, okay, I'm going to buy it. And the guy's standing right there.
You promise?
Yeah. And the guy, so the seller was just like, oh, hey, man, I'm really sorry. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry too, but I am buying it. And he's like, no, it's cool. It's cool. I think he bought Chewbacca or something. So we're all good. So it was a 3 Boba Fett day, banner day. I only spent $10. Thank you to Trevor. Yeah.
Galaxy Dad Life.
Exactly. Stack them all up. Put all the Dans in one video. 3 Boba Fetts. Thank you to Spruch and Trevor 16 Shooter for hooking me up with those 2 gift ones, and then very happy to grab this one for $10.
This one's got the most
very
love.
cool.
This one's got the wear.
But still tight. He is outgassing a little bit. He's got a little bit of wet texture to his surface. So hoping maybe some dish soap will take care of that. Find out. That was it. That was Shop the Curiosity in Danbury, Connecticut. Very cool show. Very vintage heavy show. A lot of shows I feel like tend to skew modern. And you see a lot of Black Series, see a lot of Classified, see a lot of Marvel Legends, might see some Toy Biz, that kind of stuff. But this has traditionally been a very, very vintage heavy show, which is really cool to see.
So you didn't buy Ganesha, huh?
I did not. You got it, but you haven't opened it, right?
I did. Correct. I haven't really opened
Yeah.
anything I've purchased recently.
Yeah. So
It
I
felt
did get
really weird.
It's tough, man. I mean, obviously, isn't that what it's called? Like when that plastic starts to break down and
Yeah, it gets that
liquefy
tacky
almost?
feeling.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Thank you, Ritter Troll, for the $5 super chat. Hit the like button, or I'm stealing all of Dan's Boba Fett's. Good luck.
You have to find them first.
They are not all in one place.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Some of them are buried in his yard.
They are all over the place. I did have some other pickups. So I did get that Sir Aldrich. I still have the skeleton face in there, and that's probably just going to stay there.
Yeah.
I did get the Sacred Heart Jesus from Chris from his Biblical Adventures line. This is all 3 Boba Fetts here. This is the trio. Oh no, I dropped his gun. We have all 3 Boba Fetts looking good. Nick LaValle was there, Kate.
He was?
Yeah, so it was good to see him. Say hi to him. Nick LaValle is a local indie toy maker. He has an Instagram called Wicked Joyful, so definitely check that out. If you so he does things like this, where it's sort of a thing. I don't know the significance of this, so I don't get the joke.
I've played The Last of Us. I don't really understand that.
I'm thinking it's probably from the TV show, maybe.
It's from the second game, I think.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, cool.
He made a U figure, didn't he?
He did. I actually have a couple of his figures. He made a me sort of as Boba Fett, whatever. But my favorite figure of his is I gotta grab it since we're talking about it. Hang on, stall for a second.
Okay. While he's doing that, one of the nice things about moving, and yes, Babylon Squared, I am moving. I'm moving at the beginning of June. But I did find this little porg that I thought I had lost, and he's my favorite porg because
I love him.
the only way to get this one was in a Disneyland multi-pack.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
and he's like, because he is like freaking out.
Yeah.
He's got his little face and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
all the other ones have
beating his friend.
exactly.
Yeah,
So I was super. I thought I lost him. Like, he's my favorite one. I use him in
board right there.
Yeah, I use him in so many pictures, and then one day he just disappeared, and I found him. And I don't know how.
Never turned up in the cat box.
Nope.
This is my favorite. This is legitimately one of my favorite figures in my collection.
I know which one it is.
That Nick made. This is the Banana Fett figure. I don't know if you remember the whole the banana duct tape to the wall piece of art that went for like $8 million or whatever. He had this at one of his shows that we saw him at, and I was like, that is legitimately art, and I have to have that.
Yes,
just like, take it. It's for you. It's meant for you. And I was like, thank you. This is the most amazing thing ever. Yeah, it's so perfectly amazingly awesome.
I thought it was going to be that Clippy figure.
That one's good too.
Oh, that is good. That is good too.
It looks like you're buying an action figure.
Yeah. That one handy. Yeah. That's a really good one. He's really great. Check him out. wickedjoyful.com. He is he is the mayor of Tendertown. Don't blame me. I voted for the mayor of Tendertown. He's had a local push here to officially have New Hampshire, Manchester?
Yes.
Yeah, Tendertown, recognized as the home of the chicken tender. Like, we invented chicken tenders.
Right, not us. One specific restaurant here.
Yeah, the back room.
Yeah.
So we got that going for us.
Yes. And so because of that, so the funny story of that is because of that, like Manchester, New Hampshire's tiny. Like, we're a small town. We're a small city. It's not like we're not Boston. There's 3 other cities in New Hampshire that are bigger basically than us. But because of that whole mayor of Tendertown situation, we now all of a sudden have like the 4 chain chicken restaurants that we never had.
Yeah. We have tons of chicken places here now all of a sudden. Yeah,
we've got like in the last, I don't know, 9 months, we've had Popeyes open.
Yeah. Dave's Hot Chicken,
Raising Cane's.
Yeah, like all of those are just because of, and they're literally just because of Nick.
And they're literally across the street from each other.
So I'm not necessarily saying thank you because I've never.
So you have a chicken finger district, is what you have.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very weird. It's very weird.
I know, and it's right next to the Walmart, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm remembering what my directions around.
No lanes, no Popeyes. We don't even have. There's not even.
The Popeyes was the first one.
That's right. There is a Popeyes. Yeah, that's right. But no Chick-fil-A.
No Chick-fil-A. Yes.
Yet. So Paul Zach was at this is just funny. He was at Legions Con last year, just taking pictures, walking the floor and stuff. And so he had at one moment, I was doing the armory experience. For those that don't know, at Legions Con, 4 Horsemen had set up this sort of activity where they had all these loose parts for their knights: arms, legs, heads, torsos, whatever, in 4 different colors. And you sort of pick up a little lunch tray and you go shopping through and you pick out you build your custom knight, and you get to the end and you check out whatever. And it was this whole thing. But in that same room, they had a lot of booths set up where, like, people were selling their wares or whatever. And so Chris Gorich had his booth there for D13 toys and selling his stuff. But at the same time, one of the exclusive 2-packs was the Gaspar and Gorich 2-pack. One of those figures was sort of designed as a tribute to him. The other one was George Gaspar. So their figure was a 2-pack. So Chris was dressed up as his action figure homage. Okay. And so Paul was taking pictures, and he got this picture of, and I'll show you a better version of this in a second. He got this picture of Chris and I while I'm doing the armory experience, and Chris is dressed up as his figure, and he thought it was just a great picture. And so today he gave us each a framed version of that photo. Wow. And then while we were hanging out, he was like, "Can I get a picture of you guys with the photos that I just gave you?" And so this is us. This is me autographing.
Now you need a framed photo of that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
print that out, frame it,
Yeah.
you get a copy of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. And then he just keeps going deeper.
Yeah, yeah. This was us hanging out with him, and so this is the picture that's framed of us. And I've in my left hand, I've got my tray full of Armory Knight parts. For some reason,
Fun fact. He wasn't going to even buy them. We talked about
Zero.
it.
I was gonna
he
buy
was like,
zero
he's like,
figures.
I have no interest in this. I'm like, yeah, me neither. They're just
There's
knights.
nothing
Who
I'm getting.
cares? Yeah.
I did the simulator. I don't want any of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I go home with 4.
Yeah.
And haven't you also been like, and I think I need the other ones?
No, that's Mike, not me.
No, that's me. I bought 2, and then I bought 2 more, and then I bought like I have them all now.
Yeah.
In fact, I need to open them so they're not in the boxes anymore, so I can back them up more efficiently.
You missed out on the blind boxes.
I did. Well, those went so fast.
Yeah. But this was just really fun. This is me with the guys from Borderland Horde Customs as well. It was a fun day. Some unexpected things, just hanging out with people, having fun, talking toys and buying toys. The other thing I did get here, I did get Heaven's Brand.
He's so good.
Figure. Yeah, I wanted to wait and pay more for it is what I wanted.
Sure, yeah. You really wanted to... It really feels better when you pay more.
$15 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
We already have Bishop, so it's literally
he looks so good on Bishop. Yeah,
his lance has been sitting here on my desk since we opened up Bishop, and I'm like, what am I going to do with this thing?
Yeah, but let's be honest.
I know it's Shadowfax.
Getting his clothes.
Yeah,
ever.
It's Shadowfax. And then the other thing I bought was I've been trying to get this for a while, and then I was just waiting for the right event. This is a crab guy from Aquaman that was in a 2-pack that was Target exclusive, and I didn't want the other figure. I just wanted crab guy.
What's his name?
I don't know what his name is, but he's just like a crab. He's just like a crab troll guy. And he's got superpowers, punching action here when you squeeze his legs together, and then when you do his arm, when you move his arm, it gives him the clamps. He's a pinch. I pinch. So I was very happy.
Now you need to update that top 10 list.
I know. That's somebody asked.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, are you going to be updating that list soon? I was like, I got to do top 10 of everything since, right?
Yeah. There we go. Jean Le Crab.
Yeah. He was asking $10. I got him down to 5 because I'm a master negotiator. I probably could have got him down to like 2. He said he just didn't want to take it home, so.
That's my favorite running joke. I just really don't want to take this crab home.
Exactly. I'll take it. The only other pickup thing I have from recently is I did get that Silver Age Superman, which is absolutely gorgeous action figure. Absolutely love it. I think it's the same body they've been running on a couple of different recent Superman figures, so that's cool. I think that's about it. I was hoping to keep this to 90 minutes tonight. We did it. Got through a slideshow.
Tight.
Thank
90.
you very much, everybody. Got it done. Mike, you got anything coming up? When's your bots and shots hit?
I have no idea, honestly. Whenever I get around to editing it,
I was gonna say, you're not even gonna bother until you're.
It might be after I move. I don't know. I'm moving. The trucks come on the 2nd, and our house closes on the 6th.
I'm sweating for you. I'm sweating for you.
Oh, I'm hiring people. I'm not doing anything.
No, I know. I just the moving is
Oh yeah, we had to take our cats to the vet today to get certified to travel, so we know they're to fly. Yeah, because we're flying with them. We're shipping our cars. I wanted to drive it. I thought it'd be a fun road trip, but it's with the cats, it's like a 4-day road trip.
Oh yeah.
And I just don't want to put our cats through that. I'm like a 5-hour plane ride or like a 4-day road trip.
Just do they trank them? Do they hit them?
Yeah, we got a little juice for them. We bought new carriers. We got them harness trained. I've basically just been forcing them to wear harnesses for hours at a time so they can get used to it. It's kind of funny though because it looks like a little tie going down. So she looks like a little business cat.
Oh, she's a very distinguished lady.
Yes, she is.
So what is the purpose of the harness? For you're not putting them in the harness in the carrier.
No, but when you go through security, they can't be in their carrier. So we're releasing them just in case they get crazy and want to just to make sure nothing crazy happens. So we got a little harness to put the leash on. So if something does happen, we'll have They won't run very
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
Yes, we're giving our cats the B.A. Baracus
treatment.
Yeah.
Put it in the milk.
Put it in the milk. All right, that's the show for us. Let's see. This week we had Sliders went up on Thursday. Next week is Mysterious Cities of Gold.
Ooh.
Anybody? Anybody heard of that?
Never.
It's the one that came after Ulysses 31, not associated with it, but same. It's Deke. It's the same production company. Anyway, I hope people watch it. And then we've got Toy Geeks comes out with Jay and I and our guest Griffin Newman on Monday. So check that out too. Thank you all for watching the show tonight, hanging out and talking blow molds with us. We had to sneak some action figures in there too. So I did. Uncle Doom, go back, check out the beginning of the show. I definitely hit some traffic, but good to see everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you maybe next week. We'll see. I don't know. Mike's got a pack.
Yep.
We'll see.
Bye.
Bye.